Hey guys, girls, what's going on? Mark here, and today we are doing something a little bit special on the High Tech channel. I am going to be doing a setup of the actual high tech sort of office slash man crib. So my office is set up in my living room, which I don't really use as a living room because I don't need a living room, I guess. So I've just turned my living room into my office. So I'm going to flip the camera around now and you guys are going to see the actual high-tech sort of studio slash office slash man cave. So let's get straight into it. Right now what you're looking at is a green screen. This is what I use as my backdrop. My backdrop on the actual high-tech video. So that there is my green screen. To the right there, what you're seeing is a studio light, and if I just pan around here, another studio light there and another studio light there. Those are what lights the green screen up and sort of lights up when I'm doing videos. Moving on now, we have my camera. This right here, now this might be a little bit bright, is the Sony A58, Sony Alpha 58. It's an awesome camera. Let me just pop the lens off here. This is the one I use for shooting videos, recording, those sort of things there. The studio lights I use are the FST photo ones. I've got three there on the sort of the tripod there. A overhanging one there as well with a counterweight in case it drops. Sort of things like that. These are absolutely fantastic lights, are really cool. Believe it or not, this full studio, the three lights, the green screen, all those sort of things, wires, cables and the stars all fit in that bag. That's right, all of that just fits in that bag there. Moving on from there, we have the actual office. This is where I do all the work, where all the magic happens, I suppose you could do say. So right here, let's start from the right. Electric guitar. I don't actually play guitar. That's sort of the man cave sort of feel. We have the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One controllers. The Connect when I want to chill out. The consoles themselves are down below on the floor. We have the Xbox One, the 360, and behind that the GamerCap HD Pro, which I use sometimes to record some gameplay when I feel like it. The display here, the actual TV is a 32-inch Beco, and that I use for the 360, the Xbox One, and it's also an extended display for my iMac. So right here we have the mouse, so I drag that over. You guys should be able to see that mouse on that screen as well. So the iMac display is stretched over on both of those. So as I said, we've got the Connect here. We have the Blue Snowball mic. This is an absolutely fantastic microphone which I use quite a bit when I need to record my voice commentary, those sort of things. My iPhone 6 here, which is in a case, which pretty awesome case. I can pop it up when I need to. It's currently 2:42 a.m. Moving on, my Apple keyboard and mouse. So the standard mouse, standard keyboard. Don't really need anything fancy there. My iMac. This is quite an old iMac actually. It's a 2009 one, but it runs really well. I keep it in good condition, sort of thing. The internals. It's running 5 gigs of RAM on that there. A memory card reader because, well, you know, I use a lot of cameras, so you know, I always need that USB spare. This thing here, this is a Pebble Smart Stick. Now what this does is charges up my iPhone. When I'm running out of battery, I can take that out with me if needs be. Some stickies, you know, you always need them. My audio system here, the Harman sound sticks with the subwoofer at the back there. You're going to see a load of mess of wires there. That's what I use to extend my iMac display. Bunch of wires, those sort of things behind there. Moving on now, we have the other side of my setup there. This is a 40-inch, 40-inch or 46-inch Sony Bravia TV. I'm getting security alerts for some stuff. Okay, fair enough, antivirus. That I use for my Windows. I just mainly use that for Windows altogether. Moving on there, we have the Corsair Extra Large mouse mat, the gaming mouse mat, which is pretty awesome, cool feel. The Rat7 gaming mouse. The Corsair Vengeance V5 gaming keyboard there. A Sony lens for my camera there. This is a portrait lens. This one I use if I need to do portrait shoots sort of things, so photos. Awesome TV there. Moving on now, below we have my printer. I very rarely use the printer, to be honest, it's just in case. Behind that bunch of wires, as you know, it's hard to keep wires hidden. My router there, kicking out 156 megs per second, and this is my headset here, the Geotech EX05 headset. Awesome headset. I use that just for mainly using Razer comms, those sort of things over. I use it for my 360 headset as well. My PC, now this is not actually gaming PC. I don't really do gaming on the PC. I mainly use it on consoles for gaming. This is a 1 gig of RAM, 1 gigabyte graphics and 2 gigabytes of RAM. I usually use that for mainly for browsing the net, those sort of things. So this is a high-tech office, the high-tech setup, what I use primarily just for making videos for you guys. So I've got my Mac, I've got my Windows PC, so I use both, and I've got my gaming sort of thing to relax. My chair is just a crappy cheap chair sort of thing like that, and of course the actual studio itself there, the lights and the camera. I'll say awesome camera that I'll be releasing videos in the future regarding that camera once I do a full review on it. So yeah, that's the setup of the high-tech channel. Now then guys, why have I made this video? Well, yeah, to show you guys the setup. But what I'm looking at doing is basically doing a awesome setup sort of series. Let's take a seat here and explain. So what I want to do is see your guys' setup. That's right, I want to see your setup. So if you're a gamer, you know, you're a YouTuber, those sort of things like that, and you want to do, you want to show off your gear, your setup. Make a video on YouTube. Make it as long as you want actually, and then post it unlisted, and then leave a comment in this video here with the link to that video, and I'll look at putting it on this channel, showing off your setup to the high-tech community. I sort of want to start the series up where once a week we show someone's setup, an awesome sort of thing like that. If you guys got any questions or comments about it, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll respond to you guys as quickly as possible, really. But yeah, I want to start up a setup showing viewers setups. I want to start a series showing your guys setups of your awesome stuff, your cool gear, and it'd be just awesome to be able to do that. So guys, let me know what you think, and let me know what do you think of the high-tech setup there. What do you think of the actual high-tech office, the studio / man cave? As always guys, comment, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.